He wrote me a letter, an introduction letter saying, "This is Eric Omondi. Please, he's a born-again Christian. He fellowships with us. He allow him to speak to the students." So I walked from Kisumu, and by evening I'd visited around 8 schools. So I spent at a place called it's called Mbale. I'd visited 8 schools and preached in 3 schools. So I would get to a school and I would see the principal and say, "I just need 15 minutes to talk to your students." The principal, I had favor. Principal was like, "What's your name?" "Eric." "Where do you come from?" "Kisumu." "Which school do you go to?" "Kisumu Boys." Form 2. So I'm gonna call the students at break time. You have 15 minutes.
Good.
Then I would preach. Then students would be called out. I preach. I did that for 2 days. So I preached in 8 schools in 2 days, and then took a matatu back to Kisumu.
Oh my God!
But when this is happening, I am playing football seriously. I love. I'm a very good football player. Like I'm dangerous. I'm dangerously good. Nikiwa na mpira usinikujie, nitakuaibisha. So I'm in the football club, and I am in drama club, and we have a comedy. We had a comedy club called Big Time Comedian. We were 3. So at this point I had a lot of conflict, because now I was newly and freshly born again. And that fire. But then again, on the side of drama, there was this lifestyle here. Madame, Onacheki, tunaenda funky. It's Eric Omondi, the best actor. Yeah. So when we go for this drama festival, then there was now conflict, because my friends are like, "Hey, you guys, you're not Aukatiani." Then Akatiana. Then I was so young and I didn't know. I was so conflicted. Yeah. So there was football, there was ministry, and then there was drama. So I managed to do the 3 until I got to Daystar. In Daystar, I was still in drama, but I was strongly in ministry.
Wow. I love the way you say it. And I was strongly in ministry. Oh my God. Erico gonna calling.
Amen. So so this is what happened. Yeah. Let me just give a small testimony.
Yeah.
So I joined Daystar, and when after Kisumu Boys, I got a letter to join Daystar. And the Reverend, my dad was married to 5 wives. My mom was the last wife. And so what my dad did, each wife, he established a business for each wife, so that each wife would then take care of her kids. So my dad built 2 vibandaskis for my mom. One at the lake, Lake Victoria, and the other one in town, Kisumu town. And so after that, now it meant my mother would pay her rent, our school fees, but my dad was living with us. So unfortunately, when I cleared Form 4 in 201, in 201, my mom passed in 202, 2 months later.
My God.
And remember, she was the one who was to take me to this college, the now multimedia.
Yeah,
KMTC.
Okay.
I was to go to multimedia. It was then called KTTC. So when my mom passed, so my dad did understand why I wanted to go to school. My dad wanted me to run the business. Me, I wanted to go to school. So that's how I ended up in Daystar. So when I went to Daystar, the fee was 96,000. Nilienda 14,000.
My God.
So when I got to Daystar, I went through the semester. They told me you can study with your 14,000, but you need to get the money during the semester because you want to do exams.
Yes.
So I managed to do the exams anyway, which apparently was an offense. This was a very strict university. Yeah? So this is what happened. So I got suspended because I did exams.
Now I got 14,000.
Yes, but see, Daystar it's a staunch it has a staunch Christian background, and most of their policies are based on honesty, truth. So when you ukienda hivi, so the punishment will be yes. So they said instead of expelling you, are going to suspend you for a year. So what happens is while I was at home, and your daughter can tell you the story. While I was at home, I was elected CU leader.
Oh,
and that,
my
you accept? I said, of course I do accept. So the election went on in my absence, and then I won, and I was called back, and I got full scholarship.
I think the hand of God, Eric, has been upon you. The favor of God has been upon you. And this is what we call destiny. My God. That in absentia, you can be picked. Are you getting?
Yes.
In absentia, favor speaking for you.
Amen. So I get back to Daystar. Now I get a scholarship because I'm a student leader. And now I did a few things to change the ministry. We took around 350 students to Uganda for a retreat. And this involved this. We are trying to target. You know, while at Daystar, you could tell who really was born again, and who really was into the things of God. Yeah. So we tried to encourage these other people to join us, but now to get them a bit excited about the retreat, we told them we will take them to Uganda. So we carried around 350 students in 12 buses, and we managed to preach to them there because some blah blah blah.
Wow.
So that was kind of some of the legacy I left at Daystar. The following year we went to Tanzania.
Wow, that was a great legacy, and I know you impacted so many lives in Daystar, because I could hear from some of our members that were in Daystar. They were like, Enrico as the apostle. Some of them were calling you Apostle Enrico, Apostle Eric. You know, when so many of us knew you as the president of comedy. And just hearing your story is such an inspiration. So at this time, were you still in comedy, or at what point did you start? Because we have always known you to be a very funny and celebrated comedian. You know, were you always a comedian by this time while you were doing ministry?
So I have always, remember, I got the calling at when I was around 17 years old. That's when I got born again in 2000. Yeah, the year 2000. On the 8th of March, I'll never forget. 8th of March, 2000.
Hata mimi nilikuwa high school hiyo.
So, but
got the calling.
That's when I got born again. That night I walked into the church. It was the 8th of March.
Wow.
8th of March, 2000. Guess when is my birthday? Guess my birthday.
When is your birthday?
9th of March, not 8th. 9th of March. I've been a comedian ever since I was a young boy. I was the family entertainer at the
Wow.
dinner table. Even as young as 5 years old, I could not stand people bored or people quiet. I would do anything and everything just to make people laugh in the house. I was always a noise maker from class 2. I was in drama as early as class 5.
Wow.
Uh, I joined. I was in drama in primary. I was the best actor in 1999 at the National Drama Festivals. I have always been a comedian.
Wow.